Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from the beautiful Carolinas. Today's topic is going to be when the enablers allow the behavior. Think about that for a minute. Everyone, if you like the content, please like, subscribe, and share. So the enablers, who are they? Well, they're the people that the narcissist usually surrounds themselves with. And these are the people who also are pawns or puppets, or who are drinking the Kool-Aid, or are who subservient to the narcissist, or believe the narcissist is the victim, or they always give the narcissist chances. They always do the bidding for them. They essentially turn a blind eye to the poor behavior of the narcissist. And when the enablers are around and they allow the poor behavior, this is a daunting place to be, because you can see how you are and or were being treated. You can see how other people around you are being treated. This is by the narcissist. And yet the enablers are watching you, and they're not doing anything. They're not lifting a finger. They're making excuses, saying things like this: oh, that's just the way they are, or give them another chance, or can't you be the one to apologize, or can't you be the bigger person, or you know that they have concerns, but just let this one pass. You see, they will enable the poor behavior. And I don't care who the enabler is. If it's their sibling, if it's their romantic partner, if it's their parent, if it's their child, whoever, the enablers really need to wake up, because what the enablers don't get is eventually they will be a target. Yes, they will. Because nobody is immune to the narcissistic abusive cycle. Nobody is immune to the wrath of the narcissist. Nobody is immune to having the narcissist focus on them and be a target. And this happens each and every day all over the planet. As I'm creating this video and you're consuming it, enablers everywhere are seeing their lives implode left, right, and center, because they did sit back and watch your life implode, and now the target is on them. Maybe not from the same narcissist that you were in the relationship with, maybe from somebody else. But you see, unfortunately on this planet, you can't enable poor behavior, and you certainly can't administer poor behavior without it coming back to get you. And this is what people are beginning to find more and more every day on the planet. You see, the narcissist, one person, just one person, can inflict so much damage upon a family, upon their siblings' families, upon in-laws, upon friends, colleagues, co-workers. One person can do so much damage, it's amazing. That is why when you understand what narcissism is fully, you wrap your head around it and you realize that yes, you had a toxic narcissistic person in your life. Maybe it is your sister or your brother or your mom or dad. Maybe it is your romantic relationship. Maybe it's your child. Maybe it's your adult child. But when you wrap your head around what these people are and who they are, there's nothing you can do to change that poor behavior. I'm gonna say that one more time. There is nothing you can do to change their poor behavior. So frequently, I will be working with people during one-on-one sessions, and they will say that their child, an adult child that is, turned out to be a narcissist. How could that happen? I'll tell you how that happened. Because all of the love, all of the nurturing, everything you gave to that child, they didn't have it in them to accept it. They thought that was weak. They wanted to skirt the boundaries. They did not want to listen to the rules, the regulations. They wanted to do whatever they wanted to. And that's what they did when they were a child. And that's what they're doing right now as an adult child. And I would be very careful, because if it's an adult child of yours who turns out to be the narcissist, parental alienation usually is right around the corner. Having said all these things, each and every one of us, staying on track, each and every one of us has a decision to make when we are younger and throughout life. Do we want to stand for goodness, or do we want to rip the world apart and just live our own life and not care about the consequences of our poor behavior? Well, I know what I do. I've done my best to be the best person I possibly can each and every day being on the planet. My hope is that's what you've done. But the narcissist doesn't do that. The narcissist wants to be like a bull in a china shop, destroying everything in its path. They want to drive wedges between people. They want to surround themselves with pawns, puppets, people that rely upon them. And whom? That's right, enablers. The narcissist doesn't care about anybody but themselves. And the more people that support the narcissist, the stronger their tiny little pea brain gets, and the stronger their fragile ego gets. You see, the narcissist is a herd mentality creature. They usually have the loudest voice in the room. They usually have support of many people, whether you know it or you don't. And the narcissist can do whatever they want, because they have people that they surround themselves with, laughing it off, saying, oh, that's just so-and-so, or they're from that country, that's just the way they talk, or just another thing, or that wasn't a joke, he didn't mean it, or she didn't mean it, or just forget about it. They do it with everybody. Well, no, those days are long over. And what the enablers don't realize is eventually who will have the last laugh? Not going to be me, not going to be them. That's right, it's going to be the narcissist, because everybody will cross the path of the narcissist at one point. You may say, well, that's not really true, Andrew. The narcissist is such good friends with this group of people. And of course, yes, they are enablers. Well, yeah, I'm sure you're right. But the narcissist is envious and jealous of most of those people. The narcissist doesn't want those people to do better than them. The narcissist is in competition with those people. You see, nobody is safe from the wrath of the narcissist. And now you're understanding that. That's why you need to go no contact. Block these people, delete them, remove them, and all fly monkeys and people associated with them. If you can't, just utilize Grey Rock. Do not call them out. Do not engage with them. Just limit your interactions if you must see them and say, yeah, it's a great day. God bless you. Talk to you soon. Something like that. But don't give them any energy. Don't let them know where you're going, what you're doing, who you're spending time with, what you just bought, what you're thinking of buying, if you're thinking of moving, if you're taking a yoga class, if you're teaching, whatever. Don't tell them anything. Because remember, here's a prime example. If you told the narcissist, maybe it's your stepbrother or stepsister or brother or sister, and you tell them, hey, yeah, I'm writing a book. Well, what are they gonna do? First of all, they probably haven't read since they were in the 3rd grade. Second of all, they probably would try and figure out exactly how do they write a book quicker than you. And third or fourth of all, whatever number I'm on, if you accomplished and wrote that book, and my hope is you do, and you get published, then they're gonna be like, well, whatever, anyone can write a book. See, they don't want you to succeed. You need to get the message. That's why the enablers, the last laugh will be on them. And as far as the enablers go, and I'm gonna keep mentioning more things on this as the thumbnail mentions, the enablers, what they don't get is they can sit back and joke and laugh with the narcissist, and they can play the game and grab their popcorn and watch your life implode and other people's lives implode and pile on the bandwagon and think it's all fun and games. What they don't get is their life is going to go sideways eventually, just like yours did. Now, it may not specifically be at the hands of that narcissist or necessarily with another narcissist. Maybe it's with someone who's even worse. Maybe it's a health challenge. Maybe it's a loss of job. Maybe it's a problem in the family. Maybe it could be anything. But he who laughs last does not laugh hardest. The point being there is you should be proud of who you are. You should be focusing on yourself. You should not be allowing poor behavior around you at all. The enablers will get their day just like the narcissist. The thing is, so many of these enablers, they're weak, they're cowards, they're bullies. They don't know how to have boundaries. And what they do is they just turn a blind eye to the poor behavior of the narcissist. They make excuses thinking that everything will just be different tomorrow and we can start fresh and let's have a brand new day and see what happens. But that's not life, that's not reality. That's called doing something that the narcissist wants people to do, which is tolerate their poor behavior and then brush everything underneath the carpet like it never happened. You see, when you brush, that's an old example, brushing things under the carpet. When somebody didn't want to actually clean their house, they would get the broom out and dust or broom everything under the carpet so they didn't have to get the dustpan, scoop it up and throw it in the trash or throw it outside. Think about that example. That's what a narcissistic relationship is in a very, very small nutshell. Nothing ever gets addressed. Nothing ever gets discussed. There's no resolution. There's no common ground. It's just one big broom sweep underneath the carpet, and you're expected to tolerate the poor behavior. You're expected to be the sounding board, the walking apology, the unpaid helper, the chauffeur, the pool boy, the person who pays the bills, plans for travel, pays tuition, etc. And the narcissist is supposed to be there controlling you, telling you you're not doing enough, or someone else is doing better than you, or I didn't ask you to do that, or why'd you do that? I didn't want it done that way. You see, you can never win with the narcissist. You didn't know it back then, but you're knowing it now because now you're getting the wisdom. You're getting light bulb moments left, right, and center, and you're understanding that you are the priority. You come first, second, and third, and there's no room in your life for any toxicity, which includes the narcissist who is at the top of that list. So think about all the poor behaviors you experienced when you're in the relationship. Maybe you're still experiencing some right now. If there are enablers that are still on the side of the narcissist, or let's say not listening to you, and they're trying to take both sides and say, well, you know, you're at fault too, and you keep on becoming the target for the narcissist, that is not going to change anytime soon. So I suggest so frequently to remove yourself from these relationships, no matter how difficult or challenging it will be, because the narcissist needs somebody to abuse. They need someone to be in competition with. They need someone to feel like they're getting one over on. They need someone to feel like they're more powerful or stronger than they are. And that, I'm not talking physical strength exclusively. I'm talking about with romantic relationships, with businesses, with the size of your house, the size of your car, your bank account, the clothes you wear, who you interact with, your hobbies, everything. That's why these people are so draining. That's why when you are in these relationships and you figure out who they are, meaning the narcissist, and you're like, oh my gosh, I live in the same city, town, or area, or province, whatever it is, with this person, I have to see them regularly. That's why you need to get a small footprint. That's why you need to not see the person nearly as much as you used to, because the narcissist will only deteriorate over time. They will not improve. They will only lay on the gas pedal of abuse more and more and more. And just when they abuse you, example, you have an interaction with them that goes sideways like it usually does, then what will they do? They'll either blame you or they'll disappear for a couple weeks or months till the coast has cleared, the dust has settled, and then they'll try and contact you again and say, hey, how's it going? Do you want to go do this again or whatever? And you're like, wait, you're not going to discuss that poor behavior, the blow up you had with me a couple months ago? And they're like, what are you talking about? Everything's good. I mean, I'm over it. Like, whatever, but just toughen up. What's the big deal? And then you give them another chance again. That's what they want. It's not until you give them no more chances, zero more chances. That's when they will get the message. And that's when they will say to themselves, wow, I had that one. He or she was on the hook for my whole life. Now they actually ghosted me or they went no contact. What's going on here? Well, I can't break them down, so I'll have to go somewhere else. And that's what will happen eventually. If you don't go no contact or drown these people out or gray rock, etc., they will continue to come back to you. They will continue to haunt you. They will continue to try to live in your mind. They will continue to try to disrupt your energy. They will continue to try and disrupt your birthdays, your special occasions, your hobbies, your job, your life, your sleep, your health, your state of mind, your clarity. This is what the narcissist wants to do. This is how they regulate themselves through life. They want to catapult themselves each and every minute, hour, day, week, month, year, decade by making other people feel insecure, less than, invalidated, that they don't matter, that the narcissist is winning. None of those things are true. The narcissist is a coward and a bully. There's nothing inside of them. Their core is filled with emptiness and vastness. They don't care about their spouses. They don't care about their children. They don't care about anybody but themselves. And remember this before I close the video. The narcissist is always looking for the next new shiny object. That could be a tangible asset. It could be a trip. It could be a person. It could be a pet. It could be an organization or a hobby group. It could be anything. This is why there's no stability in the narcissistic relationship. This is why the narcissist will continue to blame shift and not be accountable for any of their poor behavior, because A, they don't think they do anything wrong. B, they blame other people. C, they can't introspect. D, they can't grow. And E, they are essentially just hollow inside of them. They're a robotic-like script that's running around in their tiny little brain. And all it says is, I matter, I'm the best, I'm stronger, I'm more powerful, I have more money, I have the best house, people love me, people care about me. It's the loop. The loop is always gonna go around till it doesn't. The thing is, this loop, the narcissistic abusive cycle, when you were in it, you were stuck, you were trapped, you were in the fog. This loop keeps going around, but you need to remove yourself and get out, if not now, when? This cycle will just continue to go around and it will continue to get nastier and nastier. Understand how extremely important this message is. This is a message of saving your life, of getting out while you still can, of going no contact and realizing these people, no matter who they are, they will never ever change. Get the message. So everyone, that's the video. I hope you liked it. I loved doing it from the beautiful Carolinas. This is Andrew. Namaste. Have a great afternoon, evening, or morning, no matter where you are on the planet. You are not alone. Remember that. You are not alone. God bless you all. I love you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. And remember, the enablers are all around the narcissist. They most likely are not going to magically change their mind tomorrow. They are most likely either tethered to the narcissist, believing in the mask, feeling sorry for the narcissist, or trying to make excuses for their poor behavior, or all of those things. Those people, they usually don't change. They sincerely don't. That's why you and myself, I was no different. That's why you feel like you're on an island. You feel like no one gets you. You feel like no one understands you. You feel like you're the only one that's going through this, but you're not. That's why you're not alone. That's why I create my videos each and every day, to let you know that you may be outnumbered, but you're definitely not alone. And you can insulate and protect yourself by doing a few simple things. No contact or gray rock. Conserve your energy. don't give them your emotions and don't let them know much about you, if anything at all. And that will really help you out. There's so many other tips I've been providing during one-on-one sessions and throughout my years of creating videos. Understand what I'm telling you. If where you are right now is where you want to be, that's a beautiful thing. If where you are is not where you want to be, it means there's work to be done. But continue to focus on yourself. Continue to understand and work towards a goal, or create, develop, and execute an exit plan. I love you all. God bless you, and I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right. Bye, everybody.